Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Easy Stock Market. I am Mr. Lamchaneygurung, and here we always think before we sing. So before going ahead with today's video, I really appreciate if you hit that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And now I'm gonna start this video by asking you one simple question. Have you ever had the headache or the experience where you had to call your insurance company or deal with your insurance company while making a claim, getting a quote, or even renewing, or even changing some of your details in your insurance policy? If you ask me, yes, I have, and I have had a quite a bit of sour experience, or at least a negative experience. And let's be honest, we all wished at some point at least the insurance company could have handled the matter or the case in a bit different way or in a positive manner. The long queue, the long hold on the line, that stupid person on the other side of the line, and a lot of things, basically. Well, good news is that Lemonade, this company, ticker symbol lmnd, is challenging all of that, all of those traditional ways that our insurance company handle us as a customer. With Lemonade, you can do all of this without actually talking to anyone or going through the gruesome process of making an application. All the data will be in their system, and the AI would sort you out. Actually, I know some of these they even take less than half an hour. However, I have already talked about this stock in my previous video. I will leave the link somewhere up over here. Please check it out if you haven't already. At this minute, I have only about 100 shares of Lemonade. I bought them at a price of $52 and $62 somewhere. I think that's about 550 shares each, and I entered about 3 months ago, and since then the stock has given me everything but lemons. Yes, Lemonade has hardly given me any good returns on my investment till today. However, this is a long play, as I mentioned in my previous video. It could get better as they are entering the life insurance market as well. So basically they are doing a 90-day trial for this life insurance, and life insurance market is in the US alone is worth of $1.1 trillion just in 2020, which was up about 0.3%, and now currently we have this pandemic, new sort of disease, a lot of people as well. So the market for life insurance is expanding and expanding, and oh boy, if they have some amount of success in life insurance, I think it's gonna be huge. Okay, so after 3 months of their trial phase on life insurance, if it's successful, Lemonade will not just be a home insurance company or a pet insurance company. It will proceed towards life insurance company, and who knows, imagine the scope for Lemonade once it enters the insurance market. And plus, Lemonade is expanding to France in its fourth quarter. So 2021, early 2021, Lemonade will expand to France as well. So this is a huge plus as well. So plus on the long term, if you think about it now, it could easily venture around to other insurance side, like car insurance, which is my very favorite thing, especially when I'm a really bad driver. I have had tons of problems with my insurance company. Okay, on Tuesday, Lemonade reported a loss of $30.9 million per cent. That's about 57 cents per share in its third quarter at the end of September 30, compared to a loss of $31.1 million or 2.78 a share in the same quarter last year. So it is still in the loss, like most of the growing companies, innovative companies, but it's controlling its loss as well. Revenues also dropped about 17.8 million from 19 million a year earlier, but the customer count jumped by 67% to 941,331 for the quarter, so almost 1 million, okay, in this quarter, okay. Even though their revenue was decreased, their customer, they increased by 67%. Of course, if you watch my previous video, I have given you a background on how this their insurance works. So more the customers they have, more the less there is claim, and more customers they have, it's gonna be cheaper, and of course revenue will drop, but the volume of people that it will be reaching will be massive over the long run, okay. Overall, the results also exceeded an analysis forecast, so they beat their forecasted earnings. They did expect a loss, to report loss of 64 cents a share on 14.7, but whereas they lost only about $30.9 million. So despite it defeating their forecast, company shares have given me anything but lemons, and I think I have a really good reason for this as well. So large shareholders of Lemonade have been restricted from selling their share for 180 days after its initial public offering in July. So since their initial public offerings from July, the initial shareholders who invested before us, no more retail sellers, they were restricted from selling their shares for about 180 days. So now these investors include like SoftBank Group, Sequoia Capital, General Catalyst, and these are some of the examples, and they are limited to about 33%. So if anything that is holding Lemonade from breaking the $70 resistance, around $70 resistance, I think these are the things that all the investors were waiting for. So starting last Thursday, insiders they could sell their stock, while non-insiders they could sell starting last Friday. Okay, so that's the reason. That's the only reason I think people and investors they are speculating on Lemonade stock. Once for me, I will add more positions. I have seen around $47, $45. We have a nice resistance, support level over there. So if anything, if I get that opportunity, I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna buy more shares of Lemonade stock. Maybe I'll double to 200 shares as well. But it should be in the region of $45 to $47. After the trust me, after the 90 days trial period for this life insurance is finished, I think Lemonade, if successful, has a massive chance and potential to give you at least 2 times on your investment within the next 3 months. Okay, so that will wrap up my video for today. I'm sorry I haven't been up to date. Missed YouTube for 6 days. I'll try to be more regular. I have I had some festival around me, so that's the reason I have been out of YouTube for quite a while. So, but I think overall Lemonade is still a very strong buy, very good fundamentally, and it has a really good scope to enter into a bigger market territory and give you a nice return as an investor. Till then, this is me, Mr. Lamchaneygurung, signing out. Like I always say, always think before you sink. Goodbye, my friends.